Friends and viewers, good day. I'm going to read out for you one of the great novel of all time, Victor Hugo, written by Victor Hugo, La Miserable. This is part 2. The name of this is The Fall, and subsection 8, The Waters and the Shadow. A man overboard, what matters it? The ship does not stop, the wind is blowing. The dark ship must keep on her destined course. She passes away. The man disappears, then reappears. He plunges, he rises again to the surface. He calls, he stretches out his hands, they hear him not. The ship, the staggering under the gale, is straining every rope. The sailor and passengers see the drowning man no longer. His miserable head is but a point in the vastness of the billows. He hurls cries of despair into the depth. What a spectre is that disappearing sail! He looks upon it. He looks upon it with frenzy. It moves away. It grows dim. It diminishes. He was there, but just now. He was one of the crew. He went and came upon the deck with the rest. He had his share of the air and of the sunlight. He was a living man. Now what has become of him? He slipped, he fell, and it is finished. He is in the monstrous deep. He has nothing under his feet but a yielding, fleeing element. The wave, torn and scattered by the wind, close round him. Hideously, the rolling of the abyss bears him along. Shreds of waters are flying about his head. A populace of waves spat upon him. Confused, opening half swallow him. When he sinks, he catches glimpses of the yawning precipices full of darkness. Fearful, unknown vegetation seizes upon him. Bind his feet and draw the form. The billows toss him from one to the other. He tastes the bitterness. The greedy ocean is eager to devour him. The monster plays with his agony. It seems as if all this were liquid hate, but yet he struggles. He tries to defend himself. He tries to sustain himself. He struggles, he swims, he that poor strength that fail so soon. He combats the unfailing. Where now is the ship? Far away wander, hardly visible in the pallid gloom of the horizon. The wind blows in gusts, the billows overwhelm him. He raises his eyes, but sees only the livid clouds. He, in his dying agony, makes part of this immense insanity of the sea. He is tortured by his death, by its immeasurable madness. He hears sounds which are strange to man, sound which seem to come not from the earth, but from some frightful realm beyond. There are birds in the cloud, even as there are angels above human distresses. But what can they do for him? They fly sing, float while he is gasping. He feels that he is buried at once by those two infinities, the ocean and the sky. The one is a tomb and the other a pall. Night descends. He has been swimming for hours. His strength is almost exhausted. That ship, that far-off thing where there were men, is gone. He is alone in the terrible gloom of the abyss. He sinks, he strains, he struggles, he feels beneath him the shadowy monsters of the unseen. He shouts, "Men are no more. Where is God?" He shouts, "Help! Help!" He shouts incessantly. Nothing in the horizon, nothing in the sky. He implores the blue vault, the waves, the rocks, all are deaf. He supplicates the tempest. The imperturbable tempest obeys only the infinite. Around him are darkness, storm, solitude, wild and unconscious tumult, the ceaseless tumbling of the fierce water. Within him, horror and exhaustion. Beneath him, the engulfing abyss. No resting place. He thinks of the shadowy adventure of his lifeless body in the limitless gloom. The biting cold paralyzes him. His hand clutches spasmodically. He can grasp at nothing. Winds, clouds, whirlwinds, blast, stars, all useless. What shall he do? He yells to despair. Worn out, he seeks death. He no longer resists. He gives himself up. He abandons the contest. He is rolled away into the dismal depth of the abyss forever. O implacable march of human society, destruction of man and of souls making its path. Ocean, where fall all that law lets fall, ominous disappearances of aid. O moral death! The sea is the inexorable night into which the penal law casts its victim. The sea is the measureless misery. The soul drifting in that sea may become a corpse. Who shall restore it to life? Thank you very much.